I am fully preparing to get ghosted. I'm gonna try to get through this whole thing. This guy made me dinner tonight, which was really good, and I had a glass of wine. And then I started not feeling well. I think it's because of what I had for lunch today. And this poor guy, I was like, I don't feel well. Like, I think I should go home. He's like, no, it's okay. Like, you get sick here. It's totally fine. So I had him go put on headphones and play music while I just completely, everything came out. I'm getting ghosted. If this guy doesn't ghost me, then I will marry that guy.
The bar is really low. It's like these women don't expect the littlest ounce of understanding or sympathy from men. She wants to marry him if he continues to talk to her after she got sick. The types of guys these women date must be the most ultimate heartless chads.
That's me.
I just had this groundbreaking thought when it comes to dating men in 2022. Now, I believe men are trash. I've literally kind of stopped dating because of my bad experiences with men. Anyways, I'll get to the point. But women generally in their 30s hit this kind of capping point where they're done with men shit and they're not going to take any of it anymore, which is great. But women nowadays are hitting that way earlier. They're hitting that at ages 18 to 21. Majority of my friends feel this way. I feel this way. I do not blame anybody for feeling this way. The situation sucks. The patriarchy sucks. Men, trash. But I was thinking about the age gap between 21 and 30. And even if the situation doesn't change, even though it needs to, it's a little bit hopeful to know that we possibly have 10 extra years to try to find the good ones, or at least help reform society in some sense. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but I'm happy I realized it now.
She's blaming patriarchy for why she can't find a good man. Wow, that's the worst excuse a woman has given for being single I've ever heard.
Enough with the excuses.
So for those of you that know my story, buckle up, I have an update. And for those of you that don't know my story, buckle up because I got a story for you. So long story short, for whoever doesn't know, my ex-boyfriend cheated on me and got the girl pregnant that he cheated on me with. And I didn't find out until she was 4 months pregnant and we were still dating. We, of course, broke up though. So recently, as in this morning, I found something else out. And when you're going through a breakup and new things just keep coming up throughout however long you're broken up. For me, it's been 9 months and I am still finding things out, which is literally terrible. So to cut to the chase here, last year, him and I went to Spain. This was his idea. He invited me to come there because he was there doing some work, and he literally flew me out there. Come to find out this morning, he had this other girl there in Spain right before I got there. So of course I'm sitting here bamboozled because I'm like, what? So we were basically taking turns. She left and I flew in. I literally don't know whether to laugh or cry. There is a very special seat in hell for this man. I knew things were bad, but I really didn't think they could keep getting worse. I just personally don't understand how a human being could do these things to somebody that they claim they love and want to spend their life with and just not have remorse. I'm not even sad about it anymore because I've just accepted this is just who he is. But it definitely still messes with my head because I'm how? How did we end up here? How did I not see all of this? How was I missing this? And mind you, Spain was one of my favorite places I've ever visited. I loved it so much, I literally wanted to move there. And he completely just ruined that for me. Literally had another girl there less than a week before I got there. I just personally feel so taken advantage of by somebody that I obviously loved and cared about, and it literally makes me sick.
His job allows him to work in Spain and travel across the globe. he has enough money to fly her out and other girls out. It sounds like to me she was obviously chasing after Chad and Abdul.
Ali Abdul.